Well, it stayed closed for a week, but the BD plant in Covington reopened today and resumed using ethylene oxide to sterilize medical equipment. The plant shut down after the state took it to court over its occasional mishandling of the cancer-causing gas. 11 Alive's Doug Richards has been on top of the story from the very beginning for us. He has more from Covington.
BD says the plant reopened this morning after complying with a court-approved consent order reached with the state. The plant is a longtime fixture in Covington. The plant is still under a court-enforced agreement to report to the state any leaks of ethylene oxide and to reduce what's described as fugitive emissions of ethylene oxide from the plant of up to 30 pounds a month. The plant is also installing new equipment to reduce emissions. That equipment is due to start operating April 30th of next year. The plant has also agreed to unannounced inspections by state and federal regulators. In a statement, BD said the company remains confident in the safety of its operations and the scientific analysis that confirms that its operations are safe for employees, the community, and public health. Cindy Jordan is a resident who would like to see the plant stop using ethylene oxide altogether.
It's not just, BD reopening today. There's so much more at stake. We would love for them to stay shut down until they can get everything in place to completely minimize the output into our air.
At 6, we'll talk to the man that Covington newly elected Tuesday as its mayor. Think this plant was a bit of an issue in the city election?
That is definitely an interesting turn in that.